finish of the championship involved Dan North moving from, I think, 6th to 5th place with 2 laps remaining in a soggy Donington Park, which gave him just enough points. I think there's a couple of points, and he beat the second place man Luke McRae by. Luke missed the first round. Right, Aaron Sylvester, Ben Round looking very racy indeed. There's no Simon Gurnhill out there, so that's going to leave the way very clear indeed for Max Sylvester, Adrian Kershaw to try and punch the way through the empty gap. It's a much depleted field of CB500s who make their way through Coppers for the first time up the hill into Charlie's. And I think you're going to see Aaron Sylvester out the front, but Ben Round I think made another good start. He's very good with the clutch off the line there, mate.
Yeah, just waiting to work out who got what here, and it's 66 followed by 23, so
that is Ben Round indeed from Adrian Kershaw.
Indeed, mate, and couldn't see who was out on the right-hand side of the track. There you go, the inside line on Kershaw to see if he can take that second place off him.
Yeah, also if there is a weakness, a tiny little chink in Aaron Sylvester's armour, it is those starts actually.
Oh, okay.
It does seem to be Ben Round who tends to get the jump. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron then says, okay, fair enough, you know, you beat me off the line, but I'm going to beat you by the end of the race, and that's obviously where the points and prizes and the pride are all waiting for you at the end, and nobody can touch him. You look at those lap times, they're absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, he's getting off the line is definitely not his strong point. If he had to work on one aspect of his racecraft, that would be it. Because certainly the rest of his racecraft doesn't need any help whatsoever. He absolutely flies. Come across the top of the mountain there, I can see it is Ben Round from Aaron Sylvester, because the distinctive colours on both those bikes actually mean I can see something and give it slight knowledge there. Looks like there's only a dozen riders in the field of this Sunday afternoon, which is a great shame. Quite sure if we've lost a couple of others and people have packed up and gone home and helped their friends and gone to look after people. No idea at all. No word on any of the casualties. Apart from the only one I've had an update on is Chris Rogers, and I've shared that with his family because I do actually know them quite personally because I used to employ one of them. Right, Max McRae over the line losing 3 places. McRae L, however, making up 3 places. So it depends which McRae you are as to whether they're having a good or a bad race at this stage, as Aaron Sylvester does indeed take the lead from Ben Round and Luke McRae third, then Max Sylvester, Adrian Kershaw, Max McRae, Sean O'Hara, then it's Jamie Horner, Colt Dwyer, Ian Carter, Jordan Butler leading rookie in 11th place, so there we go, he's into almost into single figures, and just ahead of Adams, the second of the rookies. But Aaron Sylvester, I imagine he's probably checking out around your neighbourhood, isn't he, mate?
He is, mate. He's doing his best to clear off. The order didn't change at all as they came, from what you described as they came over the line, on all the run up to Park Corner, and all we have got a change there, 4th to 3rd, I believe that was, which would be Max Sylvester on Luke McRae.
Okay, the leader is out of the line, so it doesn't matter if he makes a bad start. That's the only thing he does wrong, I think. Or maybe it's just that Ben Round does it particularly well, to be fair. But either way, Aaron Sylvester is leading, and looking at the first sector times, he's gone a second. No, he hasn't. He's got a second and a half quicker than anybody else in the first sector. That is Ben Round who's quicker than. They'll probably pull another second and a half in the second half of the lap as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if the gap was out to over 3 seconds. So here comes Sylvester. Out. Yeah, I know, maybe not 3 seconds. Oh, yeah, maybe it is actually, because I'm looking at the straight line speed here, and it's not huge with these little suckers, is it? Over the line, yep, 3.2 seconds. Yep, almost exactly a second and a half in each sector. He's pulled back on the lead there. 41.497, 44 is the next quickest. But I tell you, watch out for Max Sylvester there. Actually, he went a little bit quicker than Ben Round. He's the man in 3rd place. He's going to have a good look at 2nd place, man. Though we might have a bit of a battle there.
As they come down the back straight here, he's not quite close enough to do an overtake, but the battle for 5th and 6th they are, because those 2 players came alongside each other, and it looked like Max McRae is holding on to his 5th place at the moment.
Okay, good Max. He earned that place by passing on Adrian Kershaw there. Everybody else behind them stays where they are pretty much. But a little bit of chopping and changing there in the what is now unfortunately the midfield, because you don't think midfield have been about 6th place, but particularly with the CB500s, because this is our most popular class. I think we had over something like 60 odd riders who scored points in the overall championship last year. The lead that Sylvester has got is almost the length of the short straight from Mansfield to the bottom of the mountain. And there's the scrap coming past with Round and Sylvester. Max having a good little argument and discussion about those minor placings. Who I want the silver trophy, you're not having it type thing. Whereas behind is a battle of the McRae's. It's the lightweight McRae or lighter weight McRae in the middle class. Luke being the big man Max, and again Max has opened up, closed the gap a little bit there because he went past on Adrian Kershaw, and Sylvester Max went past on McRae L. Over the line there, and we've got to change for second place because that's Max Sylvester going past on Ben Round. Luke McRae stays where he is, but Adrian Kershaw fights back at Max McRae. So they're having their good old scraps once again. Fastest lap once more to the leader, unsurprisingly, 40.685. So again, we've seen that lap record disappear in this particular class over the weekend. Now, Sylvester has been unchallenged in the last couple of races. The demise of Will Leaney, unfortunately involved in that massive incident earlier, has taken care of that. It's 39.371 is the fastest lap that we have seen all weekend. So that gives Aaron Sylvester the lap record overall. And I tell you what, I've got to mention Will Leaning actually. He's in a slightly different class. He got a 39.383. So we're talking absolute fractions of a second between those two. Obviously the heavyweight lap record and things like that, that's the remit of the guys themselves to sort out, because I really only deal with the overall kind of lap records and things like that as far as the club go. Leaders then back working the mountain once more. Or the leader, I should say. He's actually going to be working his way out of Barn. He's on the short chute between the hairpin and Barn corner. Now he's on the straight. Over the line he comes to complete lap 4. Aaron Sylvester goes a little bit quicker again. He likes going quicker, this boy. He does a 40.308. That's going to give him a gap of about 10 seconds, is it? Oh, Ben Round looking down at his vehicle. Not quite sure why, but he has moved up to second place as he moves past on Max Sylvester. This is where the scrap is, I think, Rick, between Round and Sylvester. That argument over second place. Okay. This one's going to go to the line. You watch them when they come past you very shortly indeed. No, he's not going slowly. I don't know why he was looking there. Maybe he's trying to look for the fork leg to grab to give himself some aero.
Well, it's line astern between those two at the moment, but so Max McRae and Adrian Kershaw have decided they want to do this all race long as Max McRae goes up the inside into Park Corner.
Leading rookie over the line there, Jordan Butler, all on his own because he's left Adams behind.
There's a change for second. Max Sylvester has just gone up the inside of Ben Round down into Mansfields. Should see that as they come back round with you now, Keith.
Yep, sure do. And yeah, this is where the scrap is as far as the vague interest in the race. Certainly no vague interest in the lead. Aaron Sylvester has certainly made short work of that. Again, he goes fastest in first sector. I wonder if he's trying to lower the lap record out of sight. He's done a 58.525 and comes across the line this time. He goes purple again. He's into the 39s, completely unchallenged. That's ridiculous. It really is. 39.875. He's not going to beat his own lap record just yet. And he's running out of times actually, because that's lap 5 completed. We've only got another 2 to go, but he's making the most of the empty track. Behind him though, this argument continues as Max Sylvester moves into second past Ben Round. Max McRae passes Kershaw as Luke McRae goes backwards by a couple of places as well. So this scrap's going to go on to the end, mate, but right now it's looking good for Max Sylvester. But I'm not going to put my money on anybody because these guys don't know how to work the slipstream. And they're chopping and changing left, right and centre, aren't they?
Yeah, and there's another change, just as you say that. Ben Round has gone back up the inside of Max Sylvester on the run up to Park Corner. And I've got to be honest, I think he made that one stick because of the momentum that he had. If he doesn't come out in front this time, I'll be surprised. But we've just seen them do a nice bit of overtaking down into where they are now, Mansfield's, but no, they're not close enough for that. So looks like Ben Brown made that stick.
Well, Aaron Sylvester, has gone half a second slower in the first sector than he has overall, so it would have been the last lap as well, actually. So maybe he's just decided he's going to roll out of it. He's going to get the last lap flag this time round. That scrap for the minor placings now makes its way over the mountain. Not quite sure who's doing what, but there goes the leader over the line once again. Last lap flag goes out to him. He does a 41 seconds, so I think a 39.875 is pretty much his best of this race, and I don't know why I'm saying that so dismissively, because a 39 second on any bike is amazing. On a CB500, it's just ridiculous. Right, here we go, mate. We've got a proper scrap going on for the minor placings, as we thought we would have. Oh, Ben round, it's going to go for a double overtake into Coppers, and he gets it. Oh, that's a brilliant move. He's gone from 4th to 2nd overall. That's McRae, Max and Sylvester Max he's taking care of, but they'll want to fight back down the straight past you, mate.
Yeah, he can come past me right now, followed by Max McRae and Max Sylvester, but there's 3 of them behind and they're all trying to overtake Ben Round up into Park Corner. Not sure they're going to make that stick, but there may be some changes of position between the 3 behind him at the moment. Just waiting for them now to come round onto Chris Curve. Can't see any changes here at the moment, but they're about to come down into Mansfield, and Ben Round still has that position and don't think anyone's close enough to challenge him, no. So all 5 riders line astern down into there, and as they come back down to you, there's no changes, Keith.
I'm absolutely amazed to hear that, actually. I would have thought they'd all been swapping around here. They come in. Oh, we're going to see a challenge down the inside. No, just somebody maybe speculating, maybe just blocking off their rivals, mate. All right, up we go. Over the line, Aaron Sylvester, another remarkable race from him, and again, he's the only one to be under a minute in that first sector, 58.968. That's just ridiculous how quickly he goes. Really is. Now, can Max Sylvester make it a Sylvester 1-2? We'll wait and see. Or can one of the others have a bit of an answer? Well, here we go, over the line, and oh yeah, very happy. Where did that come from? Because that is Max McRae. I don't know where he suddenly found the speed there, because the others have all tripped over each other or something, because he comes across the line, and what was a very close battle is actually a couple of seconds behind, because McRae comes across the line 22 seconds behind Sylvester, but he's ahead of Max Sylvester by a couple of seconds, who has Luke McRae, Adrian Kershaw and Benjamin Round very close indeed.
Yeah, that looks like an overtake down into the hairpin that Ben Round got the worst end of, to me.
Do you know what I mean? He's pulled a move somewhere, and don't know where, but he was a very happy chappy, and fair play to him. He's got every reason to be extremely happy with that move, which has given him some solid points, gives him the 25 points in the C3 Championship, the heavyweight, but more importantly, it also gives him 20 solid points in the overall championship. So he's going to take the fight to brother Luke, who finishes in 4th place there. Sean O'Hara finishes in 7th, so 7 on 7 there for him. And then it's going to be Horner, Dwyer, Carter, and again Butler should trundle over the line, albeit a slowly place. But what the heck, you know, you can only beat who shows up, as we always say. And if nobody else shows up, well, guess what? You can get yourself a gold medal if you're a rookie. So, well done to Jordan Butler. Good riding. So, hopefully you'll find some speed and be able to challenge the leaders at some point. Car's going to come and join us once again.